The hot topic of today, not even 1 hour in, is this picture. Thanks, Harry's Gray Suit. I saw it on my Twitter account, Harry's Gray Suit, amazing account. The Sussex says, the Sussexes, who Daily Fail can exclusively reveal, have jetted to the tiny island of Canawan in St. Vincent and the Grenadines following a week spent promoting mental health projects in New York. A week! They were not a week in there. They were like 2 days at most. Oh my God, they need some vacations because too much work. Too much work. Photo taken by passerby on Friday. The pair are without their children, Archie and Lily. Oh my God, what can I tell you? And I see so many things interesting or odd in this picture. A passersby snapped the pair leaving a gourmet food store inside a Sandy Lane Yacht Club and Marina in Glossy Bay on Friday. The tiny Caribbean island is just 3 miles wide, but has a reputation for being where billionaires go to escape millionaires due to its gorgeous sandy beaches and a handful of upscale resorts. Oh my God. So maybe Meghan was there also on a prospective prospective trip. Maybe. I don't know. There's so many things that I find odd with this picture. I want to try to switch here to my, maybe I can switch here to, let me see how let me do things right here. Let's see if I can just copy and paste. I was not prepared for this. I included this picture like 5 minutes after this live stream began. That's how hot it was. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this. Why? Nobody is in there. I mean, literally nobody around them. It's like they just went past a single person that was around, and that person just turned around and took a picture of them. There are no bodyguards around, and if no bodyguards around now, that is so odd. And at the same time, if the bodyguards are off the frame, did they allow this random person to just snap a picture of them? Don't you feel that the articles do this kind of things, and they are suspicious AF? At some point, I haven't checked this. By the way, I have to tell you something. And this is some kind of a public service announcement. I have to tell you. We are entering an era of heavy misinformation. I could use artificial intelligence to make memes and make you laugh and all that stuff. But I'm seeing that people are beginning to weaponize artificial intelligence for misinformation. I'm not going to give you details, but some things on Twitter went really bad in the past 48 hours. Not going to mention what really happened, but it was gruesome. But people were claiming that some photos were created by artificial intelligence, where they were actually legit. But the thing is that many people are beginning to claim that they can use any sort of tool on the internet that arguably detects when an image has been created or modified with artificial intelligence. And I can tell you, in my experience as in image forensics of decades, and my short experience with artificial intelligence, but in my vast experience in Photoshop and how pictures are treated, that close to zero of these tools, of these online tools to detect if an image has been generated by artificial intelligence, they don't work. They are not reliable. You can crop the image, you can change the image, it's going to change the assessment every time. You can flip the image, do a series of things. I have tried like 20 of them, and none of them are reliable. In many ways, just need to act in a common sense way. My first impression when I saw this picture is that they had taken a picture, a smaller picture like this one. Okay, they took this picture. Someone took this picture, and then they used these tools to fill in the blanks. That's a tool in artificial intelligence that you can use that expand. Like, okay, we're going to make up this background, like background that doesn't exist. I'm gonna just construct it. You could say, let's run it through these tools that prove is an image is artificial intelligence is not. And I'm telling you the big problem that people are weaponizing these tools, and these tools are absolutely not reliable, not reliable at all. As I'm telling you, I haven't seen this, I haven't studied this image for not even 1 hour, but it looks highly suspicious to me. There's so many things in here that it's like a sixth sense is telling me, I don't know, that something it's does not ring true to me in this picture. And it doesn't have to do with the fact that, oh yeah, they were about to hold hands, but we're not really holding hands. Like, oh yeah, we have to do this spontaneous picture. And what a coincidence, right? Nobody around. They were about to hold hands. I don't know. I don't know. But this, that's the reason I don't run it through any tool for AI assessment. I have been developing a tool and it's not reliable as well. I've been looking at the structure of these tools online, and no, they are not reliable as well. So right now, the only thing we can do is look at this and say, there's something odd with this picture that I cannot put my finger to it, but I don't know. I don't know. And the full picture has even more background of the top and of the bottom. And this picture, this person took that picture allegedly like that, and nobody around, like literally nobody. And they were like, I mean, this should be around maybe 8 to 9 meters away. I don't know how much is that in feet, like 27 feet, 30 feet away from this person. So imagine the reaction. They walk in, this person walking in the opposite direction, or this person just staying there and taking that picture. I don't know. Of course, the first hunch that we have with this kind of pictures from the articles that this is staged. But we don't know to what extent these people are going to stage pictures, and to what extent they're going to create these pictures. But again, I will try to make sure to take a good look at this and try to analyze what are these two up to. But well, let's imagine that the picture is legit. Let's imagine that the picture is legit. It will mean that they went to a remote island to refresh themselves without their children. But I thought that Meghan had said that that being a mother was the best thing in the world for her. Now I don't know, her words. Does this make sense? Does this really make sense? No, I